works. Mate, I would love a glass of cold water. Thank you. Cheers. Now that we've downed that, let's get this cleared. Penetrator here, where's all blocked rain? And that's right, we're after see Ari. He's got a blocked stormwater. I think he found me on YouTube, so thank you, mate, for watching YouTube. I appreciate it, and reaching out and giving me a call. His stormwater's blocked. I think another plumber's been out there and had a crack for a couple of hours and couldn't get it sorted. So he's reached out to me. Now I have the responsibility of seeing if I can get it cleared and flowing. Only time will tell. I have the gear. It's whether or not the gear wants to perform optimally or not. It's all out of my control. It's not up to me how good the drain clear ends up. It's all to do with the gear, I reckon. So we'll go out there and we'll see if we can get this cleared for him. I think it goes to the back of his yard. I think he said his yard steps down from the street, so it's not going to the street, it's going back somewhere. So those ones can normally be a bit trickier, but hey, all we can do is accept this mission and go get it sorted for him. Right up, I'll see you when I get there.
Allegedly, someone else has already been out here to have a crack. And that's the word on the street. Why do we always find ourselves in these situations? The second or third person out trying to clear and sort this drain. Hopefully, he's got the right team for the job.
We're gonna block stormwater to go to. Let's go and check it out. Roadworks. So down that back left-hand corner, see how this block steps right down? They've got a stormwater pit, which is absolutely awesome. It looks like his stormwater heads to that pit and then heads off down to the street below. Everything else seems to be working fine. He's having a problem with this one down here. They've had a bit of an investigation work. I think they've had a bit of a go themselves to try and clear it. There's a bit of a hole here. There's a lot of bits of everything going on. There's a bit of tree root, bit of rock, bit of everything in there, bit of mud. Yeah, a bit of a job ahead of me to try and get this cleared. I can only assume that this goes this way and under this patio area and ties in with the other one. Let's fire up the jetter. Let's run the little dog down and see if we can get this all cleared for him, and then run a camera and see if we can find out what's going on. Hopefully it's nice and close. Maybe it could be the tree roots around the Stormflex to PVC. That would be ideal if we could just clear it and punch through, but we won't know until we start. Free glass of water, absolutely beautiful. It's very hot at the moment. Cheers. Now that we've downed that, let's get this cleared. Little dog. A little dog for a big job. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there's a tree root growing through that pipe. So what they had is a down pipe just cut into the side of that. That's never going to work properly because the roots are going to grow in around where they've just cut it in. It's not a proper seal, especially in a house that's heavily, like, there's so many trees around here. You can't ask them for trouble doing that. But I can see one big root there. Let's go for a bushwalk. Couple of levels to get down. I want to see if water's coming out in this pit down the bottom, and that means at least it's getting to where it's got to go. I'm using my listening ears at the moment to see if I can hear any trickling. There's none trickling out when I arrived, so if there's water trickling, that's a good sign. I can hear something. My listening ears are working. Lizards. Glad they're not red belly blacks. Okay. That is a good sign. Let's go back up, put the camera down, and see if we can get to this, see how far we can get into this section of drain.
47 should be around here.
Yeah. So
Yeah, makes sense.
probably where this Stormflex joins into hard pipe is where all those tree roots are. So
Yeah.
I can give them a tidy up for you
Okay, cool.
now. And I'll show you here also. See all that?
Woohoo!
This here isn't good though. See that tree root right there?
Yeah.
That's right at the opening. So where they've done this, I would probably be finding this whole area between here,
Yeah.
and just repiping it.
Okay.
You know, in the best you can
Yeah.
with what you're working with from under here.
Okay.
And then connecting that into hard pipe. Yeah.
Cool.
Root cutter. So when I put that first nozzle down, I thought I felt it go under my feet towards the front of the house, and then I pulled it out, put it back in, and I was like, oh no, it shouldn't. No, they shouldn't have went that way because you got to get to that back left-hand corner. Well, they did go that way. They've done a big loop around the front by the looks of it. So we're going to give these roots a quick tidy up in here first. Try not to get covered in mud and dirt and rocks. It's all going to want to come back out at me. Won't be my first time or my last time, but let's try and give it a bit of a tidy up for him. Daylight went for a swim. Some roots. We got some of them. See that nasty one growing right through here. Yeah, and through here too. There you can see that one. See, look at that. Another bit. Let's see if we got all those danglers cut off. All packed up. Drains flowing, which is my ultimate goal. Around that mark right there, there's either a square junction or a bend. I'm starting to think it's a square junction. I feel the jetting hose wants to go one way and the camera goes the other way. The camera goes to the front of the house and the jetting hose wants to go towards the back. The only way to find that out is to dig, because I can't see anything, just the angles, and it's all holding water through there. So my recommendation would be to dig down there and see if there is a square junction down there or a bend. Once you've found that, cut off here and run, put an adapter and run your 90mm down over that edge, and then tie into it there and just bypass that bit underground there. Even bring a point to surface if you know, to try and access the drain if it does go that way, and then connect that down pipe up and around that corner, and it'll just sit on the surface there and just tie it in to the new bit of pipe work. And I'd probably just dig in this area. We've got some nasty trees. It's not going to be easy digging. Not a fun job, but it's one. That's what I would do to try and at least get that down pipe connected, that reconnected properly, and then you know you've got access into a drain also. We're all packed up just in time. Looks like the skies are going to open up, or the heavens are going to open up on us. We're going to get rained on again. This humidity, it's knocking me around. I think it's knocking everyone around. But no, that drain, it's going to flow. That's what we want. If he wants to go ahead with the repairs, we'll sort that for him. Other than that, we're all done here. See you on the next one.